want to survive here, we do it as a team.
Hey everybody, how's it going? It's the Gamers Table is back at it in Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3. Yeah, so just introducing myself, Toasty49 here. We're on episode 4 of this little series, playing through this game, having fun. Just been in the Marvel mood since Deadpool and Wolverine came out the other week. And yeah, we've also got the other members of the Gamers Table here. You guys chime in.
Yeah, what's up, guys? PastorJ here, playing as back and forth. I've got Gambit access to him, but the Human Torch is my dude for this playthrough. So ready to get back at it.
Yep, and you got Mr. Druid here, playing the one and only Wolverine, best there is.
Yeah.
Love Wolverine. So yeah.
And I'm playing as Deadpool, and I'm the best there is at whatever Wolverine's good at.
Sounds like something he would say. All right.
Yep.
So really quick, we got like some Ultron-looking robots going on over here. It's a little
Yeah.
dangerous.
So I've got to start this out by bringing up something that you guys can imagine I'm going to say. Could be a hot take. I'm not real sure. I loved the Avengers video game that came out. What, 4 years ago now? Probably.
It's
It
been
was
a hot
quite a
minute.
while back,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I absolutely loved that game, and I'm so sad that it isn't going to be able to survive forever. Anyway, sorry, just seeing these characters, man. The Hulk, Iron Man, I mean, like, Cap, the Widow.
I love that game.
Anyway.
Too, like, for the most part, I had a really special attachment to it. Like, a lot of the voice actors that voiced like the Avengers and the main characters are some of my personal favorites. All part of the. If anybody watches any D&D stuff, or pretty much the entire cast of Critical Role voiced the Avengers, which was really special to me. I wish it hadn't crashed on its face as hard as it did, but
Yeah.
it happens.
Which, the campaign, though, was truly, and I know, unfortunately, in this day and age, it's hard to make a game and just survive on the campaign, but I thought the campaign was good. I mean, I thought it was really solid. The character, like, I have never played a game that had so many different ways to play packed into one game, and they did it really well. Like playing Thor was great. Hulk, Iron Man, Captain America, like all the characters played really well, which was so fun. They were all dynamic, so you could play a lot, a bit with Thor. If you got tired of that, you could switch to somebody else. In that regard, the end game was meh, but we should do some Let's Plays and just find these games that really sort of crashed and burned for whatever reason, and do playthroughs. Like, I'm thinking, wouldn't this be great? Do the Avengers, do a playthrough of the campaign together, co-op, and then we should get Anthem.
Oh my!
You guys remember that game?
Jeez, we're gonna have to find some discs at like a local tag sale or something.
I'm pretty sure I own Anthem.
I own it, man. Yeah, I paid like
I got it.
$6 for it on my PlayStation. Wouldn't that be hilarious?
Oh, I was just kidding about the Ultron one of these.
Oh my gosh, I'm not even paying attention. What's happening? Vision, what have you done?
The glory of Tony Stark.
I'll tell you what, like, think about, like, games that I want to, like, revisit and stuff. I would love to play, like the Gears of War remake, or remaster, whatever you want to call it. Like, re-experience some of those kinds of games, Something, like, so special about, like, that era of video games.
A57 initiated.
Gears was classic.
Yeah, so let's do it. Top three. Do we want to limit it? We could say co-op game experiences. Do we want to say campaign experiences? Because you got to have some kind of filter here for this question, right? Like, I don't know that you could just say like, all right, top 3 favorite video games ever kind of thing. Let's go like co-op experiences. Let's do that because there's so much outside of that.
We must act.
Top 3 favorite co-op experience. Gears of War is definitely up there for me.
If you can locate,
I would agree. I
I
think Gears of War is in the top 3.
Yeah.
The first game I played on the Xbox 360 and played through it like all in one night. It was just incredible.
Shout out to my cousin who will probably never see this nor hear this, but I would go to his house. He's like 8 years older than me, so he sort of inspired my, I don't know, later adulthood willingness to play games, I guess. But I would go to his house. Dude was married with a kid, and we would stay up, literally pull an all-nighter, and play through the entire. Whoa, hold up. Are you sure you want to cancel? And we would play through.
Sorry.
Yeah, I think because I'm the host potentially. But we played through the entire Gears of War 1 campaign in one sitting, which was awesome. I think we did 2 as well. We pushed ourselves to do that, and that's, I mean, it's just hard to get that experience nowadays. You know what I mean? But that's just so fun. It's so fun.
Couch co-op.
Seriously, you know? I think we could definitely do that as a Let's Play together, and we could film that. You know, I know most of our Let's Plays are just gameplay footage. We could get together, sort of like I did back when I had the Twitch channel, and would do those Resident Evil playthroughs. That was pretty great, you know. But do more of a couch co-op. We're all sitting there, actually participating. You know what I mean? That'd be pretty cool. It'll be hard to find like a 3-player experience, but we might not have to. We could do 2 players and just, you know, have a good time together. But yeah, those experiences from the early 2000s were fantastic. So what else? Gears of War. Are we saying Gears of War the whole trilogy? And I'm going to say trilogy because once you hit 4, I don't consider that Gears of War anymore.
Trilogy, yes.
That's me. I know, right? I know that sounds so bad, but like I totally agree. So the whole trilogy, that's fair. Yeah. What you got?
Gears would be fun. I mean, like going through Halo, that was just awesome. Classic back in the day, just going through a Halo campaign with your best bud in split screen.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard. I feel
that
like Halo's
was
probably the king of like co-op games.
Well, because it was, I mean, it set the tone, right? Like I think that's the deal, right? It's just hard to beat the OG of couch co-op.
It's like every game since then is trying to capture that same specialness that like Halo 2 did for co-op for the first time. I say Halo 2 because Halo 1 was good, and Halo 2 is like, that's like the crown jewel, I feel like.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and I think Gears 2 was sort of the crown jewel, by the way. I would say of that trilogy. I feel that the second, which is, think about how rare that is, guys, to have the sequel be better. Like that never happens.
Yep.
You know what I mean? That never happens. Like, obviously Halo 1 was fantastic. Obviously Gears 1 was fantastic. But them two where 20 years later, people like us are having conversations ranking the sequels ahead. I mean, they did something right, you know.
And it's
Halo,
the same deal. Halo, once you hit Halo 4, it kind of just goes downhill.
Yeah, right. So
it's the trading of hands.
Halo 3 was the first 4-player co-op experience. Halo, is that right?
Yep. Yes.
Okay. Oh, I got a wall of.
I'm trying to remember in years if it was Gears 3 or if it was Judgment that had a 4-player campaign.
Yeah.
I think it was 3 because I remember being able to play as Carmine.
Because.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it was Marcus. Anya.
Marcus, Anya,
Dom Carmine.
Yep, and then without spoilers, you eventually got to use Baird and Coltrane for various story reasons.
Yeah, give us the Coltrane, baby.
It's the Coltrane. Yeah, like that was. Oh, I just teleported through.
Okay, wait.
Ow! Damn it! You just have to, like, there's nothing to turn on or off, you just have to find your way through.
Oh, I see.
I think this...
I thought I was, like, stepping on the wall.
There we go. Got it.
Switch at the end turns.
So we're saying Gears of War and Halo. What's the third? I know it sounds it sounds like such a generic list, but like they just are. They just like are the definitive co-op games. Like
yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I know. And I'm struggling. I mean, I think a shoe-in for this, and so we might could add an extra filter. I don't know how you filter this one out, and I struggle. Like if I'm trying to filter a game out because it was so good, then I'm not sure that I should. You know what I'm saying? But if we're talking co-op experience, now we didn't limit it to couch co-op, so that could be potentially the way we filter this game out. For co-op experience, I think you cannot have a top 3 unless you say World of Warcraft.
See, okay, that was what I was thinking, but my filter was that like MMOs kind of live in their own.
I know, right?
Like,
I agree completely.
I would say yes, but I think it's literally its own category. Like,
yeah, I know that's where I'm struggling because it is so different than a console, and maybe that's a way we can filter, right? Like a console couch co-op. You know, I mean,
I have like co-op story campaigns that you can like you play a story with it.
Like that.
Designed.
All right. So co-op story, co-op campaigns. Yeah, top 3 co-op campaign experiences.
Because then I think because outside of that, I think of like Payday 2. Super fun. It's only meant for like playing with friends, but like I don't know, it just lives in a different world than like Gears and Halo. Like to me, they're not really quite comparable.
That's right. I mean,
what's a third like game that was story driven, you played with your friends?
Even to that.
Oh, go ahead.
Well, to that point, I think Halo and Gears, even by themselves, could sit in a different spot if we're having a conversation to say, hey, what's the best multiplayer experience, right? Because I think back to what Gears 3 Horde mode, you know, like stuff that was just amazing. I think obviously like Halo 1 LAN cable, Blood Gulch, you know, that's the stuff I'm thinking about, right? So that I think there are different conversations. So we could say, yeah, co-op campaign experiences.
I think I have 2 categories. I have co-op campaigns experiences, like you're saying. So that's gonna be your Gears, your Halo. Then I have like just kind of multiplayer games in general. For me, it's World of Warcraft and the Destiny series. Like those are 2. Like both fun by yourself, infinitely better with a friend. So I mean, the amount of hours I have poured into like World of Warcraft playing with friends in high school is just ungodly. A random game that probably is not on anybody's tier list, but trying to think through games that I played through when I was like in high school and stuff. Story driven with friends. Fable 2 and 3.
Oh, I remember Fable.
I don't know if you guys ever played those.
Yep.
But
Yep.
you know, some of my favorite games to play with a friend.
Yep.
You have to play through the story, have your own unique experiences.
So I don't think that I played Fable with a friend. I think my experience with Fable, I played Fable 1, I think I played Fable 2, I played it solo. So I don't have that experience.
And yeah, same. Like, I had a great time with Fable, but I I mostly played those solo.
I had one of my really good friends in high school that he was like my main like person I played with. He and I played so much. So much. How did we get over there? Oh, I'm not stupid. I mean, I am.
Did we hit this over here?
Yep, so we hit this.
Yeah, we
Is
got
there
that one.
another that we're not seeing?
Well, we're trying to get that one. It disabled all the blue lasers, but now we're trying to disable the green lasers. So there should be a path over there.
Yeah, you guys have put up for that.
I got it. Leave me alone, Ultron. Ah! Leave me alone, Ultron.
I get it.
Yeah, I was trying to think, man. What are some other, like, games like that? I can't think of anything. And I know as soon as I do, it's going to hit me like a ton of bricks, but... What do you think, Toasty? You got any things up in your noggin? You are the resident knowledge base.
I don't know, just 'cause it's been, like, I'm sure there's like a whole list of things. In fact, I'm probably cheating. I'm Googling like a list of just famous co-op games.
Can't do
But
that.
then what do I remember? What can I remember in my life? Not a campaign. So not a campaign, so it could be going off on a tangent. But anybody that was back in like the Guitar Hero and Rock Band, like phase, fad, that was just a lot of fun, just getting some friends together, just playing that, rocking out. Like obviously not what we're talking about, but that was like just a huge co-op experience I did back in school.
Well, I could probably show my age here, but there was a season of time when I was in college where my friend group would come over to my house, my apartment, every night of the week, and we would play Rock Band. So yeah, as far as, but I would throw that in the, we could have a pretty broad, and just say multiplayer experience, you know, even set MMO aside or something if we wanted to, but.
Well, because you got stuff like I think like GoldenEye, right? Like we're all from that generation of like,
well, yeah,
you know, you got
Mario
stuff
Kart,
like
Smash Bros.
Yep.
I mean, yeah, you know, like multiplayer. I'd have to have a list of like, I'd say top 5, top 10
Ultron
to feel even reasonable. There was a treasure chest back here that we didn't get. I don't know that we can get it. But we'll see. It's on this helicopter pad back in the corner.
The playthrough's been ruined. We gotta restart the series. We gotta get it.
Yep, see you guys in episode 1.
And it must be overwritten.
Yeah, right.
I've seen this What If.
Yeah.
Oh my.
What if Ultron got the soul gem and became a real boy? Or no, he has the Mind Stone. That's good. Would have been scared if he got the soul gem.
Does he have the Mind Gem or does he have the Soul?
He's got the Mind Stone. It just popped up on the screen.
Oh, they modeled these out.
The Mind Stone has unlocked my true processing potential.
Like the same, basically the same colors, but they're like different ones. Oh snap! Oh no!
Organic life forms may be
Yeah, let's watch out. We'll get hit. Yep.
And immediately got hurt.
Alright, his bar is almost down. Once his stagger bar gets down, alright, go ahead.
My turn.
Oh, we wasted it.
Oh, is it like a?
It was like a hard stop on the HB. Dang. Oh yeah, this is weird. It messes up our controls.
most powerful attacks cannot
Did you guys notice it?
might of the Mind Stone.
No.
This makes me think of
It
Metal Gear Solid
reverts all your
2.
controls.
But the one true Ultron is forged to perfection.
Whoa!
Get him!
Boom! Get out of here, sucker!
Didn't blow us all up.
All right, so
System
still thinking,
failure. Prime
but I'm
host
thinking kind of
body
poorly here on
has taken maximum damage.
co-op experiences. I mean, listen, guys, I'm gonna have a hard time here. I know we're trying to go like
This battle
we're trying to push
has
the
only just
boundary for
commenced,
20 years
Avengers.
ago kind of thing.
I
I got it.
bigger plans for you.
I got it. Borderlands. I mean, come on.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, the original first 2 Borderlands were great. 2 was amazing.
Borderlands 2 is just incredible.
Yeah, I beat that game like 7,000 times probably.
Because there's some other games like in our realm that I know like just our group has played. You know, Diablo 3, the Dark Souls, any kind of the Souls games.
These readings I'm getting don't
know,
make any sense unless
Yeah.
There's a couple of those kinds of games. What is that?
Whoa!
Ultimo.
Ultimo?
Yeah, you got Ultimo.
Ultimo.
What the heck is Ultimo? I've never heard of Ultimo.
He's that guy.
I'll
the
be
big
honest
one.
though. I'll be honest, guys. It's gonna be really hard for
Not
me to
anymore.
not include
Ultimo's mechanical
or potentially
mind
swap
was
out.
wiped, and his lifeless body
Again, I
was
know it's more
stored in a
recent,
warehouse
but it was just
like a
so
trophy.
much fun for me. I loved
Typical
it.
human
The
error.
Bloodborne
You should have dismantled him when you
game.
had
So
the
there's plenty of
chance.
Souls games,
Now,
but Bloodborne
I,
specifically.
Ultron, shall use his form to
I
exact
still think I'm with you though. I mean,
revenge.
I think Borderlands might beat it out because of its
You
accessibility,
shall
is what I would
pay
probably
in
say
the name
about
of all the machines you have
Borderlands, you know.
disposed of so carelessly.
The Division.
Yep.
One of my favorite games
That's a good
ever.
call.
Ever. Oh, we're gonna die from this guy.
He's mad about the toaster I threw out. Ah!
And then Monster Hunter World.
Yeah.
You know, I was actually thinking recently that like another playthrough of the world would be awesome.
Yep.
Yeah.
'Cause I never played the DLC.
Alright. Me either. I know, like. So yeah, if we obviously if we like look up Metacritic reviews and stuff, we're gonna find Halo. This third slot for me is gotta be wildly personal.
I think
I'll have a hard time differentiating those, to be honest.
I'm in
but-
the same boat, but like the third one being super personal. Because for me, it's Baldur's Gate 3.
How come
Like,
giant robots always
My
attack
favorite,
on my
one of my favorite games, if not my favorite
Thanks
game,
for
is
clearing me a
D&D.
nice safe
I just
place to land, by
love
the way.
A pity
It's
you will
really
never have
special
the
to me,
chance to
and
make use of it.
having a video game version of it that it's all but perfect.
You
Like,
gave it your
That
best
was
shot,
right.
Ultron.
That's the thing, right? That was done really well. It wasn't.
Now
Yeah.
I'll take mine.
because you had like Divinity and those before, they were good, but it was still something was still missing. But to be able to just sit down and play the game that I love playing so much, this is super
we
cool.
hope to beat
What is
someone
happening
his
right
size.
now?
Here we go. Here we go.
Eventually grows
you know-
on you. That's funny.
You know what's happening. You know what's gonna happen.
Classic team up.
See, I can't believe we never got this.
Dude.
We'll have to even the odds.
Like, I'm gonna be honest.
This is sick.
Ant-Man is legit, but I don't know that he can handle this fight. This is crazy.
I will head to the rooftop and prepare
Oh,
the
okay.
weaponry
Oh,
required.
Oh, that was so
Uppercut.
cool.
Meet me there
That's
at
helpful.
once. Yeah.
I know.
See, like straight up one hit, and this dude's done.
Head to the rooftop to stop Ultimo's rage.
All right, I'm gonna try to get this chest over here.
Okay.
Yep, there it is. Okay, good. Still get it.
Ooh. The series is saved.
But yeah, I think those games that I mentioned, I could probably I could bring Bloodborne out I could probably set that one aside. It would definitely still be in my top, 6 or whatever. But that game, because I'm not willing to play through those games a lot, I think that knocks it down a little bit for me. But at the same time, there's a strength in it that I enjoy the first experience so much. You know what I mean? So that's like I guess maybe if I was saying, hey, what's a game that you need one playthrough, like, that would be up there for me. But Borderlands was so good too, specifically because I played through. I didn't play through Borderlands 1 a lot because I didn't have a lot of friends at the time that played those kinds of games. But 2, definitely. And so I think I beat 2 with every character multiple times.
Yep. Same.
And the Division is sort of like Bloodborne to me. The campaign is probably my most fun experience I've ever had for the story in a game. Even more so than Gears or any of those things. But I don't know that trumps. Like playing with friends in the Division didn't really change the experience, but maybe that's one way I could look at it too. You know what I'm saying? Like playing with friends in these other games wildly impacted my experience, but the Division, that wasn't the case. Yeah. Hey!
Straight up arcade game. This is awesome.
Now, this is for stepping on my favorite restaurant.
The Division was great.
Thanks for the backup.
Borderlands definitely. Yeah, I could probably get on board with Borderlands again.
Ultron's first
I gotta think through.
But I tell you,
Games was like,
I
hey,
sunk a
let's-
lot of hours. Sunk a lot of hours into Monster Hunter World. That game is like that game is sort of like the impacted me probably the way Baldur's Gate impacted you. It was like perfect.
We have a friend named Larry that we game with often that is like obsessed with that game.
Pretty sure he's the only one making robots look even
LC3.
Like I bet if we like text him tonight, was like, hey, by the way, we're all gonna play through Monster Hunter World, he'd be like, when and where?
Ultron's second
Yeah,
firewall
he'd
has been breached.
like whatever console we're on, he would go buy it, to play it.
It definitely goes to show too, like how games have kind of changed. Like those Gears of War aliens, like those were like you played the story, and when you were done, you were done. Like it was kind of a complete thing. You would go back and do it like on like higher difficulty or something. Like I know like Halo, like unlocked stuff, but like otherwise, for the most part, like the game was done. But then you have like games like nowadays, like the Division, or whatever, where it's definitely much more. Like you play through the stories to get to the like true content.
Yeah. It's got end game, grindiness. Stuff. Yeah.
More data must be gathered from the sentries before I can proceed.
After all that, you, Mr. Toasty.
No, I mean, like, definitely. I had a great time with Monster Hunter World. I don't know, I play a lot of those, like, like the hack and slash, the challenge ones like that, even to an extent like the Souls games. That one I had a great time because I feel like for us, like that was the time where we played one of those and like it gets technical. Like there's like all the different weapons, all of the moves that you gotta learn, just how to use them effectively, figuring out each of the monsters, where to attack them, how to hunt them, where they hang out, and stuff like that. And that was one of the times where like all of us got into a technical game like that.
Well, and I can't think of very many other games where we've had a moment like the first time we killed the Anjanath.
Yeah.
We experienced that like
I was gonna say, I think that moment stands pretty tall for me. Like the game did such a good job of letting you get ahead of yourself and still getting rewarded, which is cool. And so we sort of created our own, like, I don't like I don't know, just we created our own achievement moment to say, hey, we're gonna go kill this Anjanath, even though it's not time yet in the story, you know. And that night was so fun. I still remember it. You know, we planned it and we scheduled it. It was cool.
Having so many of those moments where we were like, you know, like having to plan out the same thing we did with the Beezle Goose or whatever it's called. You know, like how are we gonna like get it down here to fight us, and like you know, like having to like map out this like whole game plan.
Who should worry about their bonds is you.
Also, there's not another game that's given me a giant like horn to play, and it actually like benefit my team. As the musical guy that I am, I loved everything about that.
Definitely thought you said there's never been a game that's giving me a massive porn to play. But you said horn.
Yeah, I heard something else as well.
I was trying to understand. What are we saying?
This is a G-rated Minecraft server. Come on. No, I don't even remember what they call them. Like battle horns or
it's the hunting horn.
Hunting horn.
Hunting horn. Yeah. Look at awesome. Look at Ant-Man. He's like he's at the bar over here, just like,
hey guys, what's up? All right,
what's up next, bartender?
This has been a really cool episode. It almost kind of makes me think of the podcast a little bit. Like, I know we didn't really like talk much about the game we were playing, but just talking through some fun things. That's part of the whole reason why we've put this whole channel and all this content together in the first place. So, I think it's a good space to wrap it up if you guys are.
Yeah, man. We just conquered Avengers Tower.
We win.
Pretty good spot.
But poor Ultimo. Isn't anybody looking out for him?
He's just taking a nap. It's fine. He'll be fine. Totally fine. All right, guys. Well, thank you for joining us. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. I didn't say it the last time, but please be sure to make sure you comment, leave a like on the video. It really does help us get some exposure, and hopefully just have opportunities for us all to be together and hang out. You'll see in the comments down below, Toasty will have a link to our Discord posted. Hop in there. We're in there pretty much daily talking about random things, sending everybody different stuff. We'd love to connect with you. And yeah, we'll catch you next time.
And in case you've made it this far, then we would love to hear what your top 3 favorite co-op campaign experiences have been.
Heck yeah.
Tell us how we're wrong.
Yeah, I was like, tell us how we're wrong.
Yeah.
Change my mind.
I want a dissertation in the comments of how I'm wrong.
That's right. Yep, you better come cooking with some good excuses.
You didn't blow us all up.
That's right, Deadpool. All right, guys. We will catch you next time. Take care.
All right, peace.
Have a good one.